And we are back. Part 2 of 2 for the 2021 501 Disc Golf Organization Match Play Finals.
Yep, we got John Strange up by 2. A lot of good golf left. See if Michael can pull it back.
Plenty of time on this course. This course offers plenty of opportunities, lots of OBs. It's scoreable from the longs. It's also very dangerous. So hole 12, we're coming in here on a par 4, 676 feet. There's a bit of headwind they're playing. You've got a choice between this skinny left gap or a big hyzer on the right side as a right-hand player. And John illustrates the perfect forehand off the tee.
Yeah, that's it. Being able to throw something that overstable but get that much distance is a dream on this hole.
Yeah, Halo Destroyers for both these guys. Once again, Michael's a little low. We were worried. He was worried. We couldn't find it. I thankfully was driving the catch cam down the fairway, and I could see it was just tucked into this little alleyway. He wasn't in the thick of it.
Sweet turnover shot.
Oh, the trust you have to have on this kind of a shot.
That angle.
Oh, yeah. Money. It was a little deep. He ended up a little deep, which can be hairy. It could also be okay, but from where he was, that was exceptional.
Yeah, there's a little opening there. Sometimes you can get a good putt out of it.
And just off that persimmon tree, bounces right back in.
That's right, man. That was nice.
And there with the Penrose EV7, just a little high, too much hyzer.
It looks like Michael's going to have a chance here to get one back.
Does.
Good bit out of there.
Yeah, just a little low.
I mean, down on a knee, below the basket, low ceiling.
Yep.
That's usually going to be your miss.
And John's not too far off there. He didn't sizzle down too far into the trees. Easy tap in there for a push. So John is still 2 up, going into hole 13, which is a very tough uphill throw, 335. I feel like it plays a little longer. And they've got a tailwind to deal with, which is a little difficult with this uphill play in the ceiling.
All right, doors open for Michael because this is a forehand dream.
It is. There's also this skinny backhand gap. If you can get to the right of that tree and keep it under that ceiling, I think Michael feeling that ceiling a little too much and kept it lower than he wanted. He was saying later, a foot higher, it was parked, which I could totally agree. And that's a good upshot. 12 feet past the basket should be a good par.
All right, Michael gets a shot at it. Yeah, that's a big uphill putt.
It is.
It's nice, though, that it goes up because you feel like you can really run it, and it's not going to get away from you.
No, I agree. I love those uphill putts. You feel like I have a little bit of a natural backboard as John cashes in the comeback here. Maybe a little further than I thought. It looked like a 20 footer there. That was
Johnny
no
Cole.
guarantee. Yeah, just very calm and collected. Hole 14, par 3, 380. You're going downhill, and you've really got to worry about this tree area to the right. If you get down in that, you're going to be in trouble.
Ooh, this is going to get it, too.
And you can tell off the tee he's not happy with it.
Best bet, it hits something and drops straight, and you're still up there. Because if it goes down, it goes straight down. Opportunity for Michael again. Looks good out of the hand.
And he sees what happened to John's disc, and he's saying, what are you doing out of the hand? Because it looked perfect, and it somehow ended up fading like that at the very end.
Man, he puts a lot of spin on that shot.
You can see where he's standing. That's actually pretty close to his lie, but John is just in jail behind this edge of trees.
I mean, if he can save par, nothing lost, right? He can get away with one, but we'll see.
And you can see he's got nothing left but a forehand roller with a putter.
Let's go.
And it's just miraculous.
What a shot. That's some golf.
70 feet.
That's
What was
insane,
that?
dude.
What was that marker?
I mean, inches.
70 inch. He's 70 inches away from the basket after that great out from the woods. And Michael says, can you give me one? Can you just give me one back?
The opportunities are there. I don't think his putter's just not connecting right now. I've played with the dude when he can't miss. Putting's that way though.
Yeah.
It's not all the time.
And that's a push on 14. We're moving into 15. It's a huge downhill shot, par 4, and they've got a headwind to deal with. Once again, going back to the Halo Destroyer for John. And out of the hand, just hates it. Maybe a little nose up, early release.
Safe?
Yeah, I knew I was gonna.
Ooh.
It was safe. Thankfully, it was safe.
Michael ought to be licking his chops at this one.
He is, and it's that same pesky destroyer that likes to turn over on him.
That green one, huh?
It did the same thing. However, it's still in bounds. They had a little discussion. There is a new OB line where the property line actually is,
You're
which
welcome.
is a little further to the right. Thank you, John Sanders, for
you're
that
all
suggestion
welcome.
at Persimmon Ridge.
That was for me, but everybody
Yeah.
gets to ride that boat.
Yeah. So they're not playing any of, there's a lot of tournaments they run out here, and they kind of adjust their own OBs. They're not playing the deep OB line. It's just the property line OB to the right that they're playing here.
Okay. No. Well, that's special because I usually go on the upshot. That's usually where I get mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good. So all 3 holes, 4, 8, and 12, or 4, 8, and 15. Now he's dumped that green one.
Yep.
All headwinds. It's going to turn into a flick disc. Wow, what a great bid.
And they're all over it. I mean, they with their jump putts, their upshots, they are all over it, only really giving themselves 15, 20 footers. Putts I feel really nervous about. They look like they're not nervous at all.
Yeah,
Especially
John.
John.
He looks real
He's dialed
confident.
in on these tap-ins.
Maybe it's the glasses.
It might be.
I like them.
They're pretty sweet. All right, hole 16. We're going back downhill. We caught another headwind, 380. It doesn't feel like 380, I'll tell you that much, but there is cart path OB to worry about.
Mike's going to have to go birdie.
He's going to have to do something, being down 2. John with the lead. We thought that was going in.
That looked.
It was
Silky,
really
bro.
close. The downside to running it like that with the height that he had is it caught a skip 40 feet deep,
Yeah.
at least.
So Mike, hey, that's a good looking line.
And I thought he was playing the wider hyzer line around that last tree, but he actually told me later that was a fairway driver of sorts. It was slower because he didn't want the skip. He anticipated that skip off to the left that John got.
Mike's a smart golfer,
He
man.
made a great adjustment. And just high.
Okay, opportunity, Michael. Oh, it's just a tap in. Let's go,
Yep.
brother.
It's a dunner. So he's going to bring it back to 1 up for John.
Well, this is about as good as it gets for
Oh,
match
yeah.
play, isn't it?
It's getting tight. Going into 17, not an easy hole. It's an elevated basket, 350 feet. It's downhill. These guys have the power to throw a mid-range with some control right at it, which I think this is a verdict out of Michael.
Looking good right now. A little short, maybe.
Very smooth out of the hand, just a little short. It puts you in that decision-making range based on what your opponent does.
Yep. Man, you can hear that wind howling.
Oh, yeah, it's ripping.
John can make a pretty big statement right here with a good drive.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't catch the skip he wanted to get it closer to the basket. He's going to wisely lay up for his par.
This is
And this is a huge decision for Michael. What does he do?
decision time. He's got to want it.
He really wanted it. He really wanted it. The coverage doesn't show it. He decided this one for a while. I think this was kind of one of those moments.
He trusts his distance on 18.
right.
He based that decision on what he thinks he can
Yep.
do on 18. I get it. That's a tough call.
Live to fight another day. We're
Yeah.
here on 18, 860 feet, par 4. It's a placement shot, but a power placement shot. You've got to get a lot of distance to get past this short
The
tee
same
off
green
drive.
disc.
This is the same destroyer that's been turning on him all day. And
Oh, no.
it does the same.
4 times.
Yeah. It's a goner. I will say he's lost this disc in the same pond at Persimmon once before and gotten it back. So there's at
He
least
told me he
that.
doesn't want it back.
He does. It's gone.
I'm going to go get it for him, but he don't want it back right now. So John just plays up, maybe gets a par here and
Yep. He's smelling blood in the water. He gets a great drive.
Hey, that's a pump, dude.
Not a layup by any means. You're 50 feet past the short pad. At this point, Michael's throwing for 3. He's trying to get up there to pin high.
Yeah, he needs John to make the mistake now. He can only do what he can do from here.
And John wisely going for another placement shot. And
Yeah,
just
he's
getting
playing
up there.
smart golf right now.
He really is. His decision making was really A1 on this round, and it showed. Oh, there's Andrew Whitley.
What's up, Andrew?
He was doing some spotting for us out there on the back 9. Thanks,
Good
Andrew.
dude, yeah.
And John's over the water shot was a little left.
I mean, he can still pitch up and down a 5 here.
Yeah.
You know, Michael, he needs to get this one.
He exposed the bottom of that disc a little bit too much to that right to left wind, and that's what you see pushing it left. Michael with a great upshot. Maybe a little deep for what he wants for a comfortable putt. That's a scary downhill putt, but he's still counting on John to kind of fluff this layup. This is not an easy layup. I've seen many of discs catch an edge and roll OB.
Take off, man.
And he does
Look,
a great job of matching the angle of the
phenomenal
terrain there.
upshot. There's a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's such harder of a shot than it looks on camera. Michael just high, but it's a formality at this point with John there parked.
Man, that is a big move. Michael has been on fire this year, dude.
And that's it, y'all. Absolute roller coaster of a round.
Man, that's watching 2 of the Central Arkansas greats.
Absolutely. These guys are good, y'all. And thanks for watching. That's 501 Disc Golf's 2021 match play.
All right,
Here
y'all.
it is.
Thanks for watching. That concludes this coverage for the 2021 501 match play. And as you saw, our winner, John Strange, great win, dude.
Thank
that
you.
was
Thank you.
awesome.
John.
Chris, thanks for the catch cam and putting this on.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
held
I'm
it
glad,
down.
glad I know John. John's a great dude. Happy he won. Threw well out there today. And he's been throwing. I played him last year match play. Killed me. Still killing it today.
So yeah, real quick, one little post-round question. As y'all saw, you're down early, down 2 points, down 2 strokes, what have you. When did the momentum change? What did you have to do? What were you thinking?
I think for me it was hole 7, the little dogleg left, par 4. I was kind of pinched off on the tree, and I ended up parking it from the shot. And I was like, from there on, we kind of swung that hole, and then I got the next hole, and kind of got back up 1, and then from there on, it was kind of like I was up 1 at most points.
Right.
So it was kind of like that.
Held the momentum. Well, you played great. Michael Williamson played great as well. It's a tough course out here from the longs and all the OBs and whatnot. So thanks for watching. Thanks, Mitch, for filming this.
328 to Mike.
328.
328 to John for the win putt. 240 to Mike.
Yeah,
Ooh,
congratulations,
second place.
John
That's a
Strange. What a
second place,
huge
cash.
win.
So,
Out of
appreciate y'all. Thanks very
72.
much. Signing for the doubles.
In case y'all were wondering, Chris was checking how bad the Longhorns are about to get dusted by the Razorbacks on his phone.
It's a bad day to be a
It
Longhorns
was a bad
fan.
day.
Let's go.
Good day to be John Strange. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for
guys.
Mitch Trotter for putting this together. Again, I'm Daniel Harp here with my buddy John Sanders.
Yeah.
Love doing this for anyone and everyone watching. And big thanks to Persimmon Ridge. Kim and Steve, y'all are the best. We love y'all.
Yeah, you guys are great.